Coming up with content ideas isn't the hardest part. Coming up with aligned ideas that actually build trust and convert leads, now that's a different game. In this video, I'm going to break down my exact process for coaches, consultants, and creatives on how to create ideas that actually generate the right leads so that they can come up with magnetic content ideas that feel like them and speak to their dream client. Most people try to come up with ideas from pressure, from a blank screen, or worse, from comparison. When you force content from the head, it doesn't land in the heart. You end up with ideas that sound smart, but don't connect. I like to focus on three things: voice, vibe, and vision. Now the first one is voice. So I like to use my voice to think about ideas. So when I'm walking around the park or I'm walking around outside, getting some fresh air, I like to record voice notes. And that way I can actually store what I'm thinking about while I'm walking. Vibe is when I'm moving, when I'm in my body. So I'll go train in the gym, maybe go boxing, or just go for a run. And these things actually allow me to soak in my information, and then the download of creative idea will actually come in after maybe 10 or 15 minutes of being in that exact moment. And vision is when I tie everything together. So from the voice note and me actually walking around and getting the actual download of creative idea, I'll use that and I'll put it into AI to help me understand what I'm trying to say. And then from there, I'll create a script based on my goals, who I'm trying to target, my ideal client, and also who I am as a person. Now, this ideation process is very important because you have to understand and have self-awareness. If you don't understand yourself and your values, your goal and your mission, you won't be able to fully communicate who you are. So then you won't be able to attract your right clients. And you need to understand your clients as well, what their goals are, their needs are, their values, and why would they want to work with you. So once you understand yourself and your client, you need to bridge the gap with content, and that's through the right video. Make sure you have the right hook. Make sure you have the right body that is speaking to your ideal client. And then the call to action is just reaffirming and summarizing what your message is and how you can help your client. Great ideas don't arrive on demand. They arrive when you're relaxed, open, and honest. So here's some of the questions I ask my clients. So tell me about why you started your business. What are your values? Who would be your dream ideal client? Who would be someone you'd love to work with in the next 6 months? How many clients would you like to take on in the next 6 to 12 months? Tell me why you started your business. Was there a specific moment in your life where you decided that this was the right moment for you? I'm cueing all these questions and actively listening to what they're trying to say. I'm trying to hear what they're saying and what actually isn't said as well. I'm trying to bridge a gap between that so I can fully understand who they are and then also what they're trying to achieve. The goal isn't to go viral. It's to make one person feel seen. And that's how connection builds. That's how trust compounds. So I've got an iPhone, and what I use to ideate is just simple as notes in Apple. I don't try and overcomplicate it. I just write down exactly how I'm feeling, or if there's a certain moment where I'm thinking about a really good idea, I'll use my voice and I'll record that. So I'll open voice notes and I'll hit this little button on the bottom right, which is the microphone, and I'll start to speak into it. So as you see on the screen, whatever I say, whatever comes in my head, it will just be out. And I find this so much more effective to ideate rather than trying to type things down, because for me, the faster I can get things out of my head into not paper, but on my phone, then that speeds up the ideation process, because sometimes when I'm trying to type or write, I get into my head too much. So the best thing to do is actually go for a walk, hold this to my mouth and just think about what I'm trying to say, and just talk and talk and talk until something comes out. And then from there, I'll save it. And then I've got a whole bunch of transcript, which I'll put into AI, into chat, and figure out what the actual goal is. And then from there, I'll tweak it. I'll tweak what I'm trying to say and get clearer on my message. From there, using the right hooks, understanding who I'm trying to target and speak to them, and also using my authentic language, I'll create a reel around that. And remember, your best ideas are always already inside of you. You just need a system to help pull those out. Content gets much easier when you stop trying to prove and you start to try to connect. You don't need more content ideas. You just need more clarity. If you found this helpful, feel free to leave a like. DM me if you need any help with this sort of thing. Love to help you guys. And yeah, the next video will be on how I film my videos.